Hi, I'm Judi Glover, Director of Volunteer Engagement for Presbyterian Night Shelter. Thank you to Ridgely Christian Church for your gifts that help support the mission of Presbyterian Night Shelter. Because you share your gifts, talents, and financial resources, you have helped us guide 808 guests, including 234 children, into their new homes. This video shows you just one of the many lives that we have impacted with your help. Thank you for helping us guide the journey from homeless to home.
When she got here, she was not good emotionally. Just doing her intake paperwork was a little bit of a struggle. She was very emotional. She had just experienced some DV, was homeless, had 2 kids with her, and just not in a good place.
She was very overwhelmed. She was very, honestly, the word I would use is appreciative. Honestly, even when I was explaining to her, how the program works and how we can assist her while her and her family stays here, she was just so appreciative to have found a safe haven. That's actually how she explained it. She was currently fleeing from a domestic violence situation.
So it was a little tender there. We had to work more one-on-one with her, kind of just shelter a little bit more because of the recent experience she had had and her children had to endure.
Her children were withdrawn. They were very to themselves, and almost, I guess, very frightful, I guess I can almost say, in a way. Again, just coming from a past of being unsure and not knowing what to expect next. And I feel like that's one of the things we pride ourselves on here at Presbyterian Night Shelter, just being able to provide stability. A lot of our families come in and that's almost a foreign concept to them.
She was more relaxed, more comfortable. The children began to open up and branch out and play with other children and communicate with others, including staff, and just to have a more of a lightheartedness, because they had somewhere stable, somewhere safe, their own room, their own beds.
What we try to cultivate for our families during the brief time that they're here is just to let them know that first and foremost they are safe, and then not only affirming that they're safe, but that this is a place where they can grow and they can develop, so that when they do move on to their next phase in life, they are equipped and just better prepared to just take life at full speed.
Her name came up for housing. So with that, there's a smile. Every little thing that's been positive for her, she's had a smile. She's clunkered through this thing without, a whole bunch of, oh, I can't believe this is happening to me. She has really just kept to herself, did what she needed to do. And with housing, it was just another piece of that cake.
So even with Miss Smith and her family, again, them having their reservations in the beginning, but again, once we began to work with them one-on-one and begin to provide mom and as well as her children with resources, you kind of saw this determination come over them to where they felt and believed, oh, I can do this as well. So kind of moving them in that space to where they kind of had that self-encouragement, and then to see them just blossom in that. And then Miss Smith is now being housed, which is exactly, one of the perks of the job, to be able to see a family journey through homelessness and eventually end up at a place they can call their own.